All right, guys, so today we are going to be going over capacity. Now, capacity is the amount that an object will hold. So, for example, if you have a container, are you going to have 4 cups to fill it, 3 pints to fill it, a gallon, etc., etc.? If you're going to fill up a pool, are you going to want to use gallons or cups? You're going to want to use gallons because it's a bigger size. So we're going to be talking about word problems that use those sort of terms, these terms of capacity and measurement, to help us solve these problems, okay? They're fairly simple to understand. If you have any other questions, just reach out to your teacher. But in your work for today, for day 24, you have a bunch of word problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through the word problems, and I'm going to show you how you can solve them using either addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Okay, so number 1 says, Sally is baking a cake, banana bread, and cookies. She uses 5 cups of sugar for the cake, 4 cups of sugar for the banana bread, and 2 cups of sugar for the cookies. How much sugar does she need in all? Now, we're trying to figure out how much sugar does she need in all. I'm going to underline that because I need to find the total. This is my total. So what I need to know is how much does she have altogether for each recipe, and then I need to figure out how many cups that is going to be altogether. So I know she uses 5 cups for her cake, 4 cups for her sugar, and 2 cups for her cookies. 4 cups for her banana bread and 2 cups for her cookies. Now we know how many cups she uses for each individual recipe. So what I'm going to do, if I'm going to try and find the total, is I'm going to add these all up. So I'm going to add 5 cups from her cake, 4 cups from her banana bread, and 2 cups from her cookies. Now I know that 5 plus 4 is 9 cups. Now, I have to bring down my 2 cups because I can't forget about it. That's still part of the amount that she needs for baking. So my 2 cups comes down. If I add 9 plus 2, I end up with 11 cups. But 11 cups of what? 11 cups of sugar. Okay, fairly simple. We're going to use addition to solve this one. Now for the next one. We're going to use what we know from up top and see if we can figure out the answer to this question. It says, Peter drinks 3 quarts of water a day. How much water does he drink in a week? Again, I'm going to go back through. I know that he drinks 3 quarts a day. I'm going to put brackets around that because that's important information. Our goal is to figure out how much water he drinks in 1 week. So down here, I'm just going to write a couple notes just to help me organize my thoughts. So I know that he drinks 3 quarts a day. And I know that he drinks this for 1 week, right? So how many days are in 1 week? There are 7 days in a week. So that means that he drank 3 quarts of water for 7 days. Now, how could we rearrange this to help us solve the problem? How could we write this so that it's easy to solve? If he drinks 3 quarts a day for 7 days, how many will he drink at the end of the week? That is the question we're trying to answer. If we think about it, if we think about a calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right? These are your days of the week. Now, if he drank 3 quarts on Monday, 3 quarts on Tuesday, 3 on Wednesday, 3 on Thursday, 3 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He drank 3 quarts each day of the week for 7 days. How could we write this to find the total? Right, we could add it all together. This is called repeated addition. We can use our repeated addition knowledge to find patterns and to find the total, right? Now, Is there an easier way that we could do this? This helps us arrange our thinking, but is there an easier way to find that answer? Right, we know that if we think about our get chart, right, we know that he drinks 3 quarts each day. So 3 quarts each day. For how many days? For 7 days, or 7 groups, right? If we have our groups and our how many in each, we're gonna multiply to find our total, right? So we would write 3 times 7. Now, what is 3 times 7? Right, 3 times 7 is 21 quarts. Okay, I always want to make sure I put my measurement at the end when I have my answer, because it lets me know that I found the correct answer. I actually found what they were looking for. I didn't just find a number. I found the amount of quarts that Peter drank during a week. Okay, now for problem 3 and 4, okay, you guys are going to do this pretty much by yourself, but I want you to think. I'm going to help you set up the problems, and then you guys can pause the problem or pause the video, solve them, then come back to see the answer, okay? So I'm going to help you set up both of them first, then I'll have you hit pause and solve the problem. Now, Simon says that he drinks 5 gallons of water each day. So this might be similar to the question that we just had, problem number 2. So if he drinks 5 gallons of water each day for a week, why might this be a little hard to believe? Now, this question is tricky because it's not asking us to find a total or to figure out exactly how many gallons that he drank in a week, but I think it is important for us to draw out, similar to the Monday through Sunday schedule that we had for the last problem, because I think it'll help us understand why 5 gallons of water a day for a week might be a little hard to understand. So up here, I'm going to write my note again. 5 gallon, I'm going to shorten that so I don't have to write the whole word. But if he has 5 gallons a day for a week, that would be 7 days, right? Why would 5 gallons a week for 7 days be a little bit hard to believe? If you're having trouble figuring out why 5 gallons a day times 7 days in a week would be a little bit hard, I want you to think about a milk jug. Now, we've all seen this. It's a little plastic container that your milk comes in, has a handle on it, a red or blue cap on the top, right? Looks kind of like this, right? If you drank 5 milk jugs, a milk jug is a gallon of milk, okay? So 1 milk jug is 1 gallon of milk. So what they're saying is that he drank 5 gallons of milk each day, okay? I want you guys to go ahead and pause the video and see if you can figure out how many gallons that would be in a whole week to see why that might be a little bit difficult to believe. All right, welcome back. Now that you have taken some time to solve your problems, if we were to think about this and write this as a multiplication problem, 5 gallons a day times 7 days would mean we would be multiplying 5 times 7. We know that 5 times 7 is 35. So that would mean that he would have to drink 35 gallons of water a week. Now, like we mentioned earlier, a milk jug is 1 gallon, which means that you would have to drink 35 containers of milk, or water in this case, in order to drink as much as Simon did in this 1 week. That's a lot of water. Usually, a person can only drink about a gallon of water a day. Okay, so 5 gallons, all you would be doing is be drinking water all day, every day. No time for fun or school. All right, so our last problem says Sally is baking cookies for her school bake sale. She needs, I'm gonna box this in because I know that she's gonna need something. She needs 6 cups of flour for her recipe. I'm gonna box that in. If she has 2 cups of flour, how much more does she need to finish making the cookies? How much more? I'm gonna underline this word again. How much more will she need to finish baking, right? She needs 6 cups. She already has 2, right? So if we know that she needs 6 cups total, right? She already has 2 cups. So do we need to count that or take it away? We need to take those 2 cups away because she already has them. We need to figure out the amount that's left, right? So if we take 6 cups and take away 2 cups, how many cups are we left with? I want you to pause and see if you can figure it out. Right, if she has 6 cups and she takes away 2 cups, that means that we are left with 4 cups of flour. She needs 4 cups more to complete her recipe. Okay? Good job, guys. Remember, if you have any questions about capacity, make sure to reach out to your teacher or write your questions down so you can ask them during your weekly Zoom or Google Hangout meetings, okay? Great job.